Ladies and gentlemen.
Pick one. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, this is a pretty good set of stuff, actually.
We need an initial stun.
Yeah, that's kind of the big trick. I mean, that's what these are for. Let's do that.
Let's do his good interrupt.
There it is. Yeah, that wasn't bad, actually. All right.
Oh, King.
Oh, really?
That was weird. It like zoomed in the screen and then zoomed back out because you got stopped in the process
That's
of it.
frustrating. There we go. Go get that.
Good. Oh, okay, I was like, please get there before he does anything.
Nice. And then this should...
You can just throw it right away.
Nope,
No.
he had iframes.
Yeah, so flashing, like, transparent and back in
Yes.
is iframes. Yellow flashing is a paralyze
Yes.
that you can continue to hit through.
Yep.
Okay.
And some moves have one or the other. I know. Go away.
You could jack in, jack out. How long is the run back to him?
Not very long.
That might be the easiest way to regain our health. Like, I forgot that if you just, like, jump out and jump back in, it brings
Right,
you
I'll
back
just
up to
do
full.
that. 83K. When we get to 133,800. Oh, yeah, where am I going? That'll be enough to get all the standard chips, and then we need 90,000 more for some giga chips.
Yeah. Did you grind through all the chips for the chip trader?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Thought so.
Yep, I held out as long as I could, just being like, all right, maybe we will get lucky and have another double cross situation, but we did not.
Well, every
Which is
time it happens,
unfortunate.
it would save us, like, if we got the, like, 40,000...
That would save us a good 10 to 15 minutes,
Yes.
basically.
No, more than that. It would save us, like, 15 to 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Just run.
Yeah, these guys aren't going to give us anything worthwhile.
I mean, at this point, we're not even looking for any cards to grind, so... Yay.
But yeah, those battles give you, I think, 150 or 300 zenny, which is like, whatever.
Yeah. Even if they take 20 seconds to
Yeah.
do, this is still faster.
All right, let's see. Okay, we got a lot of interesting stuff here. Just gonna do that again, just because I don't remember if it actually. We can find out, I guess, if it actually does help us here.
Hey, I can find out conclusively by interneting it. It's nice that it pauses its movement.
Yeah, that did 420. Oh, you bitch. That's
fuck.
okay. We'll get one of them. So 420 because it did 70. Actually, it did 420. That's kind of interesting because it was 70 times 2 for being super effective times 3 for the hits. Yeah, so the ice doesn't matter then.
Okay.
Let's see. Right now we'll want this, that, I think.
Cloud Shot will
Yeah.
paralyze for King.
Well, he's already paralyzed as is,
Mhm.
but I need to get him to.
Go in the middle. Or on the edge. Not there.
There we go.
Get zapped.
Boosh. Oh, okay, good. I was
Yep.
like, oh no, did I just fuck this up? There he goes. Like, get out of here. Okay. All right, another 3,500. I don't know why I'm surprised.
Yeah. Wow, I can't believe it. All right, I think we're in the groove now.
Yeah, I think we're in there. Do we have any like topics we want to get into?
That's a good question. I was kind of thinking like, oh, do we discuss Star Force? Do we discuss like where we want the game to go? I mean, that's actually not a bad subject, yeah?
Yeah.
What do you think happens next? just making calls
what
right
did
now.
I do that for? Because I'm dumb. That's why I did that for. What do I think comes next, like in terms of Star Force?
Yeah, like, what's the enemy?
Like
unless the secret super boss turns out to be like the first.
Here? I do know what.
No. I mean, for Star Force 2. I'm just saying,
right.
if in the case that the boss at the end of Star Force 1 tips off who the enemy will be in Star Force 2.
You mean Andromeda, basically? Like,
is it just Andromeda again?
Say the question again. I think I'm confused as to what you're.
Okay, I am saying who's going to be the big bad / the bad force in.
Fuck me.
Yeah, oops. In the next Star Force.
Okay.
We have no indication in this game, is what I was saying, of who the next enemy will be, unless there's the secret boss at the end gives you indication.
As far as I'm aware, they do not.
Okay.
Like, I know who the last remaining thing is, and it's not gonna give us anything for that.
So the big question is, like, are we going to like ultra space?
I'm kind of wondering if they're gonna like flip the script and do something that's like very not spacey for whatever reason.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know. Like, they'll just do something that's super not. I don't know.
Or do we get like? Well, I guess the other part of my question is like, what will the story structure be? Like, you think we'll go back to school? Like, will we have more silly adventures with Mr. Shepard, or do you think we never see him again for the rest of the time?
I bet Mr. Shepard comes back.
Okay.
They usually like to keep the teachers around.
Right.
That's a good question though. Like, I don't.
Boreal will come back.
Boreal will come back. I
mean,
I feel pretty damn sure about that.
He's replacement deadbeat dad.
Yeah.
Our real dad went to space and turned into a corpse, but Boreal is just bad at being a father on Earth.
Yes.
So,
there we go.
Like, he's coming back because he's that weird, like, sort of a father figure thing.
Yeah.
Do you think Tom Dubois is going to be back?
I don't know. I hope Tom Dubois was back.
Dubois?
That'll be good if he is.
I expected him to be either much more of a bit character,
yeah,
or much more of a real,
like a really actual
central
important character.
Yeah.
I was really surprised that he did not wind up being all that important. Like, he did have a merged form.
Oh yeah, he was Cygnus, but the thing is like
factor into a whole lot of like larger picture stuff.
Yeah, the flap pack was like,
oh, what a red herring that was.
Yeah.
That was kind of a bummer.
Obviously, he was worried that people were going to steal his design, and that's why
fucker.
that's why Cygnus could like get into his heart, because he was, worried that people are always making fun of him and trying to screw with him and stuff. But yeah, so Tom Dubois, I think
Dubois.
he has a chance to make it. I'm not going to say he's guaranteed in the next game.
Ooh, that's gonna be
yes, finally. That's what we got to do if we really want to rip this thing apart. Is get the counters for the elemental cyclones.
We're not even going to see what the thing. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
What was the blue one that was in there? Oh, maybe that's
ice panel. I think
that was like the mega card or something. All right, what are we? Oop, we're gonna be in the 90-ish realm. 94. All right. I don't know.
We're a third of the way there now.
I don't feel. I guess the idea is going to be we now know our dad is alive-ish.
Yes, he's a wave, but he's alive.
Yeah. So maybe there's kind of like we're like on the trail of that or something. Like we discover essentially like there's we found a signal of his.
Well, that's the thing. Why I'm thinking like, oh, we're gonna go to legitimately another planet.
Oh, man.
Or something. Because, I mean, our dad is a wave in deep space. So we're going to have to... he's a wave in space. We don't know if he's in deep space.
Right.
But we're going to have to somehow go out to space to find him?
To find him, yeah. That's the thing, yeah. Like, maybe it's one of those things where 2 and 3 lead into each other, where it's kind of like, we're working on figuring out how to trace the signal, and then we do, and it's like, all right, Dad, I'm coming for you next game. Like,
we never saw him or spoke to him in this game, right?
Not that I'm aware of.
He never, I don't think I remember. It's not even like we had a weird scene where he, like, talked to us through our transer for 1 second while he had a burst of power or some, reason just to taunt us with his...
We did not speak. The closest we did is, like, we remembered him fondly when we got his transer, and... I think at one point we imagined, or maybe we didn't. Our dad was kind of trying to talk to us when we were feeling low right at the end of the game.
Right.
We haven't talked directly to him.
Give us the old retroactive dead father pep talk.
Yeah. Those are always good.
That classic.
I'm a ghost, or maybe I'm radios.
I'm a radio's ghost. Do good,
Nice.
son. Bye.
Be a good boy. Bye.
Tell your mom hi.
Tell your mom I'm... Oh, anyway, time to go.
A message for your mom. I'm out of data. Fuck.
I didn't plan this very well.
Yep.
What's that? I'm still talking? Yeah, I know.
4G is so
It's weird.
expensive out here.
Out here we got 30G. It's kind of wild, actually.
Mhm.
Wait till you guys get in on this.
All right, here's the next question. Do you think we get a new friend? Or do you think that it's the same group from this game?
Oh, boy. I think it's going to be mostly the same group, but I bet we get to meet a new, like,
Well, you know what I
primary,
mean.
like Pat-style person.
Exactly. Like Mick or whatever coming
Yeah,
in and
some-
being like a random new kid.
I think there will be a new person, but I think it's going to be, like... I think it's going to be mostly the same crew. I think we're going to get Luna and Zach and Bud.
Of course.
But then I think there's going to be either like a new kid in class, or there's going to be, I don't know, something that's more like, you know, oh, who's this new stranger?
Yeah.
And then that turns out to be a very important person to the overall plot or
All right,
something.
next element of the prediction. Boy or girl
Boy.
or androgynous. Because at first we thought Pat was
Pat
genderless.
was all over the place. We had no idea. Because he was wearing a headband, too, which was kind of like threw it all off there.
So you said boy?
I'm thinking boy.
Okay. Is he going to be a love interest for any of the girls in the game?
I could see it causing some... I could see it being a thing with Luna.
Do you think that Dia will get jealous?
A little bit, but not because he's taking Luna's affection, but or even attention, but because like, oh, how come everyone thinks he's so cool?
Right,
Like,
yeah.
Not specifically because of Luna, but because just generally like, ugh.
Well, the wrench in things is that the kids now know fully that Dio is Mega Man.
It's true. So it's not even like, if only they knew I was Mega Man, then they blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah. Like, that's not going to play into it
if
at all.
they say new kid is so cool, Dio can't be like, well, yeah, but I'm fucking Mega Man.
I'm Mega Man, you dorks.
My dog is a radio.
yeah.
Like,
And I beat up aliens for a living.
Yeah, he's not
You
gonna be able to
little
say
bitches.
that. So there might be some strife there. Okay. All right. So my other thought is, I think it's definitely going to be the same group of kids from this one. I definitely think Bob Copper's coming back. I should have mentioned that earlier.
Oh, yeah, Bob Copper's totally coming back.
I don't think they're done with him.
No.
'Cause he's the police.
They just started setting him up as being like the one guy who's on to you, but doesn't quite
Yes.
have enough
He's
to.
trying to find out your secret, Mega Man.
Yeah. Oh boy.
I think that the new kid. I agree. I think there's going to be a new kid. I think it's going to be a girl, and I wonder if it wouldn't be an interesting thing for Zach and Bud
Oh man.
to kind of start.
Oh, see her as like a leader, a person that like.
Will be into her possibly as a romantic interest, but also like challenge Luna's status.
Yeah.
As
As like boss bitch.
She's class president, but she just orders them around. They're not even on student council or anything.
Yeah, they're just
They
there.
have no reason to do what she says. They just do it.
Okay.
Like and Luna's cool, but like they're not beholden to her.
Yeah.
So it would be interesting if there's another girl that they either fawn over or like maybe are at odds about. Because
Okay.
I don't think they'd introduce a third love interest for Dio. Because there's
No, I
already a
don't
love
think so.
triangle. If it became a love rectangle, it'd be a little more confusing.
Yeah, that would be all over the place at that point. This. Yeah, I don't think they're going to introduce any more like love angles to this.
Mhm. The other question
No.
is like, are there more FMians? Is it going to be a different?
Yes, I think there's
thing?
going to be. I think, if anything, I would almost be expecting that there's going to be more survivors of Planet AM showing up.
Oh.
But maybe it's like some faction that's like really dangerous or something. And like Omega Sis is like, we can't trust them.
Yeah.
when I left Planet AM, they were planning something dangerous, and I was
Yes.
like, no, and they were like, yes.
They are why I left
So I
Planet
left.
AM.
Yeah. I think that's gonna. I think that is a possibility
Okay,
for
so
something.
a new AMian showing up.
Yep.
Because, I mean, like, there could always be bad FMians, even though technically the planets are now brother banded.
Yes.
Like, Earth and Planet FM are now friends.
Yep. But
Um,
that doesn't mean there can't be rogue agents.
Sure, people who are like humans are sinful, terrible creatures.
Yep.
We must destroy them.
Or hell, maybe we go like the Legend of Korra route, and it's like the bad guy is a person who has very grounded earthly shit going on,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe they either they just have so little to do with anything that happened in the first game, or they are they like find like they become like an FMian wave person or whatever, shit like there's like they've inadvertently discovered the secret and are using this weird connection that they shouldn't have or something.
Wave dark energy.
Something, yeah.
And wave dark energy makes humans and FMians freak out or something.
Something like that. Oh, I shouldn't have done that.
Okay, I can buy that.
So,
There's also the flip side of it could be an Earthling. Like, we haven't had so far in this series, meaning one game, we haven't had an evil human organization.
in Star Force,
Yes.
no.
No,
Everything.
obviously Battle Network
Yeah.
was like all over the place. But like we don't have a WWW
Oh, shit.
or like a Wily or some sort of human antagonist yet.
Right.
So I'm curious to see if we'll end up with like maybe somebody in the human race is like, no, I hate radios, so I don't want to be friends with radios.
My dad got killed by a radio.
Yes. He was a radio repairman until Planet FM became friends with the humans, and
then radios didn't exist anymore.
Yes, or they just fixed them all by giving them a kiss.
Yeah.
And it was
Wow, your radio works.
yeah. I mean, FMians I bet can do that because they're all radios.
It's true.
So maybe it's like a Spider-Man. What's the title called? The one with
Into the Spider-Verse?
the best one. No, with the guy who
Spider-Man 2?
hired to pick up all the junk and makes the cool weapons.
Oh, Homecoming.
Homecoming,
yeah.
right?
Yeah,
that's where he goes.
the Vulture,
the
yeah.
dance. Yeah, the Vulture. Right. Yeah. Maybe it's a Spider-Man Homecoming setup.
Okay, all right. Picking up what you're putting down here.
Okay. Maybe our mom is the bad guy.
Oh, no. She does take nuclear dumps.
Yes. The city tries to kick her out of the city because she's ruining the sewage system.
The everything. Come on. There we go. Would that still got me? What? Oh, my God. I might actually be in some slight legitimate trouble here.
Yeah, if the next one hits you, it's going to hurt. Oh, no, okay, it didn't.
There we go. Well, it did. It just didn't do enough to bring me down to undershirt level.
Mm-hmm. You're still going to need some damage on top.
Yes. I got other chips. Oh.
You're going to have to guess now. Nice.
It's not guessing so much as just like timing it right, but the timing is a little bit on the tight side.
Yeah.
So.
It's not like bing.
Shut up,
Bing.
Dragon Sky. Whoa. Okay. In fairness, 690. Wow.
Yeah.
What is this one? This was like Voltaguy, Thunderball, Flicker Kick, Berserk Sword. Hot Bust. It's time to go.
Oh, bye, Hot Bust.
The Shocker.
Okay. Exclamation point. Bottom right. Shocker?
Shocker. There we go. Perfect. No.
Nope.
No.
Oh, Asta.
Oh, am I going to have to... Oh, you fucker.
Oh, this sucks.
Why is that a fucking thing that can happen there? It's like, oh, yeah, you can back up from there and delete forward and then not insert characters.
Wait, that's the most insane thing is that it does one way, but it doesn't do it the other.
That's super dumb. Rasta boom boom.
Coming at ya.
Come in.
How crazy would it be if, by mere coincidence, in Star Force 2, instead of saying Dio Patty on the air, he says Dio Patty Rasta Boom Boom coming at ya?
I think we'd have to sue
Yeah.
for stealing our idea 14 years in the past.
Yeah, those motherfuckers.
Shocker.
That would be a creepy thing.
Oh, man. Let's definitely jack out and back in again. This episode's going to be so long. But that's how it goes.
Yeah. I mean, you can always make the decision in the future to split it if it ends up, like,
An
really
hour and a
sucking.
half long.
Yeah.
Fuck. It actually is already getting close to an hour long, so.
Yeah. But I
we
mean,
have about half of our money making to go.
yeah. Or there is, like, I guess, an argument that nobody's missing anything super important in this episode of grinding.
It's true. Other than our wonderful, detailed thoughts and experiences and
Our big, bold, beautiful strategies.
yes,
Our BBSs.
big beautiful, big beautiful strategies.
Yeah, and I suppose our thoughts. But anyway,
Yeah, who cares about those?
I'm really hoping for a fun new character.
Yeah, I think that's kind of a given with it. Like that's just kind of how games work. But
That they'll add somebody new to shake things up.
yeah,
That's kind of why I'm saying, like, is there going to be a love interest? Or maybe there's a new boy at school who's Mega Bro.
okay.
Another Wave Warrior boy who's, like, Lan's age, but is, like, competitive with him. Like, he and Harpnote obviously get along. I don't understand why that happened. He and Harpnote obviously get along, but
Yes.
if there's an antagonist who's like a Proto-Man to the Mega Man,
Okay.
like
all right.
another Mega Man who isn't on Dio's side, but does kind of help
It's more of
against
an
the bad
anti-hero.
guy. Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Which is kind of what
Because there were no. The closest we got to that was Lyra.
when she was mean.
Yeah, and because otherwise it's like, well, she still helps though. Like,
Yes. Very quickly, she changes her mind. She's like, you know what? Never mind. I'm just going to be
Yeah, I was like,
nice
yeah,
now.
I'm fine with this. It's okay.
Magic Crystal, Magic Crystal. This seems to be doing fire.
Yeah, this is not the electric one. We got this from like Zach or
Oh, fucking Zach.
something. Magic
Crystal!
go away, Zach. Go away, Zach.
I helped!
Ah, shit.
I didn't want to be friends with you, but I helped!
Adults are talking.
What?
Adults are talking.
Is that a joke about my height?
No, literally, adults are talking. We're not in this scene.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. This is our time, not yours, Zach.
Yeah, fuck you, Zach.
I know.
You're short. Did you know that? Did you know how short you are? Are you laughing? I can't tell if you're laughing.
Yes, these
Okay.
are tears of joy.
Okay, good. I feel a little bad
Yeah.
about this fake version of a fake character.
Right. I'm sorry, story we invented for this character that never happened in the game. It does bring up another good point that, like, I'm really glad I'm really glad that they kind of kept some of the archetypes from previous Mega Man games, but also the characters are different enough.
Yeah.
Like, Male was just pretty much always like, we're the best of friends and I secretly like you kind of thing.
Yes. Yeah, it was very much like, oh, somebody's got a crush. And
Yeah.
the answer is it's everybody.
Yes, yes. Both of them on each other, but neither of them said anything. That kind of a thing
Yeah.
is, like, very different. But also in this one, you know, Lan is much more of a superhero.
Yes, yeah.
So-
If anything, like, I do have to wonder if Mega Man Fully Charged pulled some inspiration from Star Force specifically because of the dynamic that he has with his friends and...
Well, he's Spider-Man.
Basically, yeah, it's Spider-Man, but as a robot who lives in radios
Yes. But as
from
a radio,
space.
a radio robot man.
Ah. He's bitten by a radio spider.
It took me a second to get that. Radio spider.
I guess you could say it's a radioactive spider.
An active radio spider.
An active radio spider?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So yeah, there's much more of an element of him having to hide his personality.
Yeah.
And also this game, another reason I'm looking forward to Star Force 2 is that this game had to do the work of
Setting up a brand new world, universe, everything.
words out of my mouth. Yep.
98% of it was needed to be established. Like the very basics of how Battle Network worked are already laid out, but most of that doesn't really apply here.
Not really. I mean, and that's the thing. They're like, it's just enough of a touchstone to be like, oh, same world, same idea. Everybody's very connected with the internet. Technology's prevalent in society. But the other game was so hundreds of years ago. Like, at no point do you ever see people, or you don't use like net navies.
Exactly.
There's no such thing.
So yeah, like they had to restart the entirety of like how does this world actually work?
Yep. And now we've set up the character roles of Bud and of Zack and Luna.
Bitch. Oh boy, that's gonna sting in a second.
And like these things are all ready to go.
Yeah.
So I'm curious what they do.
What?
How the fuck did it hit you there? I'm curious what they do with the pins already set up in the game.
Yeah, like what now? So now you've finished establishing the thing.
Yeah.
Where does this go?
Yeah. Do they like to have the government cancel school? Like Dio finally starts going to school.
Oh, and they're like,
and then,
no school.
Yeah, now there's no more school because
Like, oh, well,
waves
all
or
right.
something. He's like, I finally
Well,
wanted
I
to go."
tried.
Yeah.
Can't tell me I didn't.
Yep.
Legally, you cannot tell me that because that would be a lie and that'd be slander.
Libel.
Which one's written? Slander spoken.
I believe libel is written.
But it is on a screen.
It's true. We all do speak in text in this game.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah. So it's the pins are all there, and we now know the characters, so they can, they can take more room to breathe in the world and be like, what if there's a beach episode? Oh,
right.
There's another one. Beach episode. Yes. No. I should have written all this shit down, all of our calls for what's in the next game.
I would say, I'm going to say no in 2, but I think it's going to come up in 3.
Okay. All right. You think
I'm going to go with the longer odds on this one.
they're going in the filler arc beach episode is going to be in 3. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So I want to say there's going to be a beach episode, but really what I mean is there's going to be a school field trip episode.
Field trip I would be willing to put, I would be comfortable with
You'd
being
buy
like,
in
yeah.
on? Okay. Because, like, sometimes I feel like they go...
Oh, you fucker!
They could go on a field trip with school to the hot springs or something.
Yeah, and they've done that in Battle Network, in fact.
Sure. Like, now that Dio is going to school, and that's, like, where most of his daily life happens.
Yeah.
Do we have more, more school adventures, or do we literally just not mess around with school at all, and all the stuff happens as after-school activities?
I'd be willing to believe that school still winds up being like a functioning, oh, damn it,
Ooh, boy.
part of all this.
Get fucking Thunderballed, bro. I love how it's still making its way to
Still
him.
trying.
This should paralyze him, though, for a sec, right?
I don't think this one does. Oh, it does.
Because
All
of the elemental affinity.
right. This will end that. So, like, this will end the battle.
Yeah, we'll have to do the old scoot and boot for
Yup.
health, but
Boot, scoot, and boogie.
alas.
Reboot, rescoot, reboogie.
Okay, so I think we can both agree on field trip.
I think field trip is likely, yeah.
The long odds bet
Especially
is
now
beach
that he's back to
episode.
school.
Where do you think the field trip's going to go?
Oh boy! So they've done they did the hot spring. Like I said, they did the hot spring in Battle Network.
I don't
3?
think I don't
Is it
think they'd
2?
be afraid to rehash an old location like that because it's new people in a new game.
I mean, maybe. I don't know.
yeah, I mean,
Actually, sorry, that might have been 5. No, that can't be right. Because I remember. All right,
definitely isn't 6.
it's definitely not 6. I remember the lion statue. I remember there was the hotel that was there. I'm trying to remember because at one point you sneak out the back of that. That might gold.
Oh, shit.
Gold data. Are you fucking kidding me? Really? It's the second time we've seen golden data in this game, and we got a base level FMian.
You don't have to run out. Oh wait, you're running back in. I looked away for a second. Yeah, that's amazing. Like I was so excited for that, but apparently not.
Yeah, that was a big bummer. Huh.
Big ass bummer.
Because those, at least in Battle Network, if you see those are incredibly rare, usually outstanding cards, and sometimes they're literally cards that aren't even meant to still be in the game.
Oh yeah, then they pull upon like a pool of cards that got pulled from normal circulation in the game.
Yes, like you can get like I think there was like a certain base card that's not supposed to be available at all,
but you can get it in gold data.
but it's there, yeah.
If only. Good luck, Thunderball. Yeah, you hit finally.
It's my card.
Ugh. Useless magician.
But I do parlor tricks.
I cast magic missile.
There we go. I was like, I just want to wait for my moment here to throw it.
Usually, like, winging that card is fine, but because it's elemental and it double hits.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you kidding me? The Revenge of Magic Crystal.
Perfect.
I heard you making fun of me and my friend Zach.
All right. No, I don't care.
All right, next proposition.
Yeah.
Do you think that any of the other kids make AM friends / fusions? Like, do you think anybody else is going to come and help you aside from Lyra Note, or do you think that Mega Man and Lyra Note remain the only
I think there is a
good guy team?
I think there is a chance that Zach does get somebody.
Ooh. Well, yeah, so that's the thing. I mean, but even I suppose I should qualify my question. Nobody else has a fusion that stuck around.
Yeah.
The other FMians that inhabited Bud and Luna got murdered.
I see what you mean.
And then ran away. But like Lyra is an FMian, Omega's an AMian.
Yep.
But they still both like fused with humans and stuck around. So like, do you think one of Oh
shit.
balls. Yeah, do you think somebody at the school that we know is going... That was the whole thing about, like, what if there's another character that's cooler, but he can't say, like, I'm Mega Man? Like, what if he's also a Mega Man?
Oh, what the hell?
I think I might have mentioned that earlier with Mega Bro or whatever.
I think so, yeah.
But yeah, point is, do you think... The question is, will it be Zack, Bud, or Luna, one of, like, the core group? Or do you think it's just going to be a new rando?
I think it's going to be a new rando as far as that goes. Ah, god damn it. Well, there goes that again.
Thunderball, you tried your best.
Ah, come on. There we go. Yeah, I think that's gonna be a new person, but I wouldn't be surprised if Zach got an FMian buddy.
Got like in possessed or whatever.
Yeah. Whether it's permanent or not. So here's the question. We have 136,500.
Hey, we're halfway.
More than.
Oh wait, no, 230, not 270.
Yeah,
I have the number 270 in my head for some reason.
No, yeah, no, it's 223,800. We have enough that we could go and get the rest of the standard chips at least. We would still have to get the remaining.
I think we should just
chips.
have a mega long grind episode for all of the Zenny, and then at the end we'll have our finishing episode or two of like, here's the actual end of the game of the 100%.
All right, this is gonna be an ultra long. This might have to be broken into episodes just because we're at it for about an hour and 10 already.
Super grind parts 1 and 2.
Something, yeah. All right, but yeah, so yeah, that is my expectation for Ye Olde Star Force 2.
Another FMian friend. Yeah. I really don't know where it's going. Like I feel like with Battle Network, but after the second or third one, you were like, you kind of knew what you were getting in terms of a cast mostly.
Generally speaking, yeah.
Like Dex and Yai and Mail.
Yeah.
And you know, I can't even think of the rest of the characters.
Fuck.
Calls. But it's like, you know, it's a pretty set cast and it's a pretty set world. But
Never
like,
ready for that.
we're so much in the future that we might literally go to space, and this might the thing might take place in another planet.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no way we're not going to have fun anime adventures in school and stuff.
Yeah, I think the school is definitely going to come back. I'd be shocked if they for whatever reason decided like, now we're just going to get rid of that element entirely.
Yeah. Dio graduated.
Yeah. This takes place 5 years later. Don't worry about it. He's
Nothing
17 or
important
something.
happened, and he forgot about his dad for 5 years.
Yeah. Then he remembered for a little bit, but then he forgot. Anyway, there's no game anymore.
Dio got a girlfriend and stopped going to Vista Point at night. And this was, oh yeah, shit, Omega, you must be really hungry, bro.
Oh, he's not gonna. Come in the middle. There we go.
Finally.
It's for 720 damage, so I'll take it.
Oh, this is like our best card against him.
Yeah. Shit, it did this again. Why is that slower?
I don't know.
That was weird.
Maybe it chooses like a random speed or something.
Something, yeah. I don't know.
Keeping it interesting.
I guess. All right. There we go. Get this guy in the back.
As far as I remember, the satellites are still around, right?
The satellites are still around. That was the one thing that I was kind of wondering is like maybe the satellites will be an important part of.
You think somebody blows them up or like they get attacked by mega satellites or something?
Because like I feel like there need to be a reason for them to no longer exist after this game.
Right, because this is Pegasus, Leo, and Dragon as the 3 editions of the game.
Yep.
And I actually don't remember. I'm sure I've looked at them before, just seeing lists on the internet. What the 3 names of? Isn't it something like Berserker and then something else?
So there's. Oh damn! I should have grabbed the other thing. There's. Oh fuck me. There's Zerker.
Ever since we started like really thinking about what the next game is going to be like, I feel like I'm distracting you actively from this battle.
Well, so there's 2. It's kind of complicated how it works. There's 2 cartridges.
Right.
There's Star Force 2 Zerker Cross Saurian, and there's Zerker 2 or Mega Man Star Force 2 Zerker Cross Ninja. On these cartridges, there are 2 playable game like modes, Zerker and the non-Zerker one. And these save files are separate from each other.
Oh. Huh.
Yeah.
So that. Huh. Do we know if do we know if they're like gated off the bat? I mean, this is all information we'll find out eventually.
Gated how? What do you mean gated?
As in like, do you have to play non-Zerker before you play Zerker?
No, you can choose whichever one you want.
So there's Mega Man Zerker Cross Ninja, and you can play Mega Man Zerker Cross Ninja non-Zerker.
Yeah, you can. In there, you'll be given the option to play Zerker or Ninja.
Oh, okay. So whoever Zerker is, or whatever Zerker is a feature in both games, but Ninja and Saurian are
separate, unique to theirs.
Whatever
and also,
that means.
the Zerker one, from what I understand, is literally the same game on both cartridges.
Oh.
It'd be like playing Pokemon Red and Blue and Pokemon Green and Blue, and you find out, you just got blue on both
You
of
can
these.
just play blue.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah. So I don't entirely know what to think about that.
Yeah. Well, I super don't want to play it twice if the story is basically the same. So I'm really...
Yeah, we're only doing one.
Okay, I'm really hoping it's not, like, such a magnificent difference. Get in the middle. Get in the middle.
There we go.
Thank you.
But yeah, each game is entirely separate. I think you can trade back and forth across the game, but I don't think it's like a necessary thing.
So my question now is, are there space ninjas and space dinosaurs? Or
That's
are
the
they...
other thing, right? Yeah, if there's Saurian, then maybe that adds to the we're doing stuff more close to home.
Did an EM comet hit the Earth and the dinosaurs weren't actually killed? They were just waveified?
So like Beast Wars or something?
Well, kind of. But realistically, like, what if all the dinosaurs, instead of dying because of the aftermath of a comet, just got put into the wave world or something?
Oh my god.
So then suddenly, wave dinosaurs start attacking everybody.
I'm trying to imagine what wave dinosaurs would even be.
They have a society that's 400 million years old.
You can do it. You did it.
Hooray. Damn it.
It seems like he will move if you try to...
predation.
Yeah.
Use the predation, I think is what it's called.
Predictive?
When you lock onto something.
I don't know.
I think it's predation, like predator.
Sure.
Okay.
Why not?
Works.
I believe you, I guess.
Works for me. Tell me how you really...
I will not argue.
Yeah.
That should work.
That looks mostly in the center square. Yeah.
Nice. That'll do.
Dunked.
And there. Ah, bitch.
Those claws, every other time, get us.
Well, like, because they switch directions a bunch.
Yeah. You, like, dodge the first one. You're like, I'm all set. Wait a minute. Bye.
Alrighty. So making our way through here. We're getting close enough that we should also be able to more trivially understand, like, how many we need. So, like, how many matches we need. So right now we need a little under 70,000. We're getting 35, so we need basically 20 matches.
Yeah. Which suddenly feels so much more achievable when it's going to be about 20 to 25 more minutes.
Yeah.
Perhaps faster if you get, like, great draws, unlike this
Yeah,
one.
this is a confusing one.
I mean, you just pick your column, basically.
Yeah. I think actually... No, this is the best one.
Flickle kick. Thunderball.
Oh, I was expecting it to...
Strange that the claws don't seem to destroy it on the way back.
Yeah.
Like, they both pass through the center column. Hey, flicker kick. Double effectiveness plus 10.
Yeah, right in the face, you little bitch.
Don't bubble us. Wow.
Didn't want you to do that, but you did it. Why did you do that?
Wombo comboed us.
That was
man.
unspeakably rude. You little shit. I didn't say you could do that. Did I give you... Did I goddamn give you permission to do that?
Dio could literally, like, pulse out of the wave world, run down to Big Wave Card Shop, and just kick the shit out of this 8-year-old
Yeah.
child. Like, I realize they're both kids,
I'm
but
going to kick the dick off you, kid.
he's a tiny little child, and
Yeah.
Dio's like 12 or whatever it is.
Yes.
So Dio could be... if Cancer wouldn't give us his card, he could just literally find him in the real world and beat him up.
Yeah.
Or just get Bud to sit on him.
Hey, bud, this guy's hiding pancakes.
What? What the fuck? Are you kidding me? I've been looking for pancakes all day.
Why would you hide pancakes?
Why would you do this to me? Oh my god.
I miss special pancake day with Mom.
Oh, man. Poor Bud.
We never got to go over to Bud's house for pancakes,
It's
man.
true. Maybe that'll be in 2.
Yeah.
Do you think there'll be a pancake party?
The question is another proposition bet. How many episodes before Bud mentions wanting to eat a bunch of food?
1. Sorry,
You think so?
0. It'll be in the first episode.
First episode, we'll see him and he'll be like, I'm hungry.
Like, I brought a sack lunch on this field trip to space.
That would be great if literally the opening of the game is the kids being like, we're going on a field trip, and they get in a fucking vertical mountain rocket.
It's a fucking VTOL. Like, let's just
Are
go.
you ready, kids?
No, what the fuck? Oh, that'd be great. Oh, you fucker. Get out of my face.
It's like my body's being shaken apart.
Ah!
Ah! It's the whole way up. Everyone just screams. Yeah. Ameken's is just like, I do this all the time.
Physical matter can't kill me.
I'm just phasing through it all anyway. I'm literally made of sound.
Quit bitching, kids.
Wait till you see what happens when you become radio waves when you die. I mean, I didn't say that.
Get on it. Get up.
Once again, back is the incredible.